In this video, we will briefly go through change control, rejection, and reuse of materials in API manufacturing under cGMP. Any change that affects the production or control of active pharmaceutical ingredients should follow a formal change control system. Any GMP-relevant change should be reviewed by the appropriate units and approved by the quality unit. The impact of the changes should be evaluated, and the changes should be classified as minor and major. There should be scientific judgment if additional testing and validation will be required to justify the change of the process. The first batches produced under the new process should be evaluated. If the change may affect expiry or retest dates, this should also be considered. If necessary, samples should be collected and stored for an accelerated stability program. Current dosage form manufacturers should be notified of any changes from the established production and process control. Any API that do not meet the established criteria should be quarantined and further assessed. It may be acceptable to introduce non-conforming API material back into the process and reprocess it through crystallization or another step. However, if this occurs for most batches, it should become part of the standard process. Continuation of a process step shown by in-process control to be incomplete is not considered reprocessing. Reintroducing unreacted materials into the process and repeating a chemical reaction is considered reprocessing unless it is part of established process. There should be an investigation before reworking batches that do not meet the established standards or specifications. All reworked batches should be evaluated, tested and have stability testing if necessary. Reworked batches should be equivalent in quality to material from the original process. Concurrent validation is often appropriate for reworked products. There should be a procedure to compare the impurities of each reworked batch to the batches from the established process. Recovery of reactants, intermediates, or API from mother liquor or filtrates is acceptable if it follows an established process. Solvents could be recovered and reused in the same or different process if they are controlled and monitored. Fresh and recovered solvents could be combined if adequate testing has shown suitability. Returned API should be quarantined. Records for returns should include the consignee name and address, API name, batch number, quantity returned, reason for return, and the final use or disposal decision. Thank you for watching. Please contact us if you would like more information.